All right. I tell you, this music always gets me going. It gets me pumping. And welcome, everyone. Welcome to another Live at Five, where we teach you the organic approach to making money online. Oh, yes. We look forward to Tuesdays, y'all, because we know that you guys are going to come through to hear what we have to say. And we always have something prepared for you. So we're super excited. So, those of you that do not know me, my name is Daria Jackson Legonier from New York, New
And
York. Yeah. And then my co-founder, my business partner, Takesha Wyatt from the sunny Florida, where it's all nice and hot and sunny. And I can't wait to get back over there. Oh, yeah.
you better believe it.
Yes, everyone. Yes. So we have an amazing topic this evening that I think is going to help you get started with your business, because that is an area, a great area for a lot of us. But before we hop into that, we want to say hello to all of you that are watching us on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on our Facebook page, our Facebook group. We want to say hello and thank you for coming. So, as you are popping on, just put in the comment section, who you are, where you're coming from. Say hello, drop some hearts. Just let us know that you are there. GBG is in the building. Let's see some diamonds, y'all, because we are about to bring it. So make sure that you are showcasing your name by clicking the link above this video to give StreamYard and whatever platform you are streaming from or you're watching us from, to permission to show your name, so we know when you are popping on, we know who's communicating with us and we can see your name right away. Also, be sure to make sure that you click the button or click the bell so that you can get notified whenever we go live, because as you know, we go live every Tuesday at 5 p.m. and you do not want to miss any of our videos. So, Takesha, did I miss anything? I'm not
You
sure.
know what? You did. And I just wanted to say, hey, happy Juneteenth, everybody.
Yes,
Juneteenth?
yes,
Yes,
happy
yes.
Juneteenth. That's
Yes,
right.
being recognized in more and more states. I'm not gonna say being recognized because it's recognized in almost every state, but it is being nationalized. So people are getting paid for the holiday, right?
Yes.
Across the nation now, and it is fascinating, absolutely wonderful. Not right now, Christina. You know, Christina always wants to come in at the same time.
I
Oh,
know, I know. You know, my Christina, she love popping on. So maybe she can come towards the end if she be a good girl.
yes.
Through.
It's not a show unless Christina pops on, and so y'all already know the show is about to begin.
There
So
you go.
yeah, so on to the topic of what it is that we're actually here for, right? Like, what is it that we're going to talk about today? And you might have seen the title already, which is, of course, manifesting. Manifesting. Y'all know we have been having a season of manifestation.
We have.
Right? And so I'm looking, and every word is like manifesting. Okay, so mastering the digital frontier. What you say? So, expert tips for initiating your online business journey. And we're talking about no matter what you choose to do in your online business. Like, you might come online because you already own a brick and mortar business, right? And a lot of times that is what most businesses do, right? They have a brick and mortar business and they recognize that a lot of their clients are online, right? And so they realize that they need to be online as well to catch some of that traffic, right? They're
Right.
online, they're on your phone, they're everywhere because they're realizing the power of marketing, right? They're realizing the power of systems.
Exactly.
Right, Daria? And
Exactly.
you absolutely have to have, oh yeah, there I go with this hand again. You absolutely have to have a system, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we're gonna start talking about that, right? So what do you do typically, right, when you're in an online journey? Typically, you start off doing something like network marketing, right? You do something
Mm-hmm.
like affiliate marketing, you do
Exactly.
something like MLM, you do those things, right? If you don't already own your own business. And that's what this topic is all about. People that are online and their journey is beginning online, right? So you might have also another stream that's offline, but we're just focusing on that group of people. So you can raise your hand because most of us on here have some sort of online business, right? We're an affiliate somewhere. We're in somebody's network, right? We do
Right.
maybe MLM, but whatever it is that you choose to do, you have to, of course, connect with the person that brung you in. And you know who that is. That's your sponsor, right?
Exactly.
That person is typically, oh my goodness, gee, this is going great already. Typically your sponsor, you know what I mean? And your sponsor is most of the time one of the leaders in that company. And that is so phenomenal because even though your sponsor is a leader, your sponsor is looking to, how do you say, to transform you into a leader as well,
Right.
right? Leaders build other leaders. It's
Yeah.
just what we do. You reach back for the next person and you bring them up and build them up, right? And a lot of times we do that through personal development. And so, you have to find out the system your team is using, right? And a lot of times in those systems, they have some sort of personal development in them, right? Some
Yes.
sort of way to keep you going, to keep your eye on the prize.
Absolutely.
Right, Darian? Because in this business, it's so easy to get burnt out. And that is why they say success loves speed.
Yes.
And the reason they say that, you know what I'm saying? And people say that all the time, and we're like, okay, what does that
Yeah.
mean?
Like, yeah.
Like,
Okay.
what does that mean? Basically, what that means is fast is fun and slow is painful. If you're so busy reaching out to people that you don't have time to think about the last person that told you no. That's why they say success loves speed. Because if you're having fun doing anything, are you gonna quit? No, because
Nope.
it's fun. You're enjoying
You're having a good
yourself.
old time.
What? You're getting something out of it,
Right. Right.
right?
Exactly.
And that's what I love. And Daria, what else? You know what I'm saying? You learn stuff, right?
Right. So,
Right.
you learn how the culture of that company so
Man.
there's every company has a way for you to stay plugged in, whether it's through Messenger, whether it's through a Facebook group, a private group, it could be Telegram, but you need to learn how to stay plugged in to all the details because there's always going to be new details coming out,
Oh yeah.
because the company is constantly moving. So you need to stay plugged in. And I understand it's difficult. It could be a little challenge. I don't want to say difficult. It can be challenging if you're working a 9 to 5, but you have to make it a point at some time in the day to check in so you can know what's going on. Because when you wait until the end of the day, the chat can just be so busy
Oh
that
yeah.
you're lost.
Yeah.
So if you make it a point to visit the chat multiple times a day, it'll help you keep up with what's going on.
Right.
Even if you miss a Zoom or two, you could catch it later, but at least you'll know that there was a Zoom. So
Right.
just know that there's a Zoom or something going on every day, and you need to know what's going on, even if you have to catch the replay.
Absolutely. And a lot
Mhm.
of times that's part of your personal development, and people don't even realize that. Like you being on those trainings, that's you being in a different environment,
Right.
right? You're spending
Right.
time in a different environment. You're not what did they say? It's sitting in front of that automatic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys know. You guys know. So sitting in front of that old boob tube, right? Which
Mhm.
doesn't. Last time I checked, you and I aren't making any
It
dollars off
it
of
make it make you not
watching
$1.
those shows. Now we all have our favorite shows, but we have seasons where Derry and I was like, yeah, we haven't seen TV in a minute.
Yeah,
I mean, like
we have it. We
we
work.
get in every now and then. We were like, yeah,
Right.
no,
Right, exactly. So you also want, and this is one thing that a lot of people miss. You want to create your own chat, your own group somewhere, wherever you want to do that at. Because you want to bring, when you bring your people in, you want to have an area where you can cultivate them, where you can nurture them, where you can give them all the information that they need. And then
yeah,
they'll look at you as the leader. So network marketing, affiliate marketing, it forces you to develop your leadership skills because it's so important. You
so important.
so
And
if
I
you're
think a lot of
scared,
times, oh,
yeah,
go ahead.
yeah, if you're scared, do it. You still got to do it. You
Yeah.
still have to do it. And we're gonna go over some things that you need to do if you're starting a launch, I should say launching, because we've
Mhm.
launched,
Launch.
you don't start, you launch.
Mhm.
Right? So if you're launching your MLM, or if you're launching an affiliate marketing platform or
Absolutely.
product, there's certain things that you need to do. And we're going to differentiate the two, and there will be some overlapping, but at least you'll get an idea of what it is that you should be doing when you're getting started so that you can have
Absolutely.
success.
Absolutely. And getting started, guys, is the hardest part. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
People get so stuck on what should I do, and I have all this information. I don't really know what to do to get going. You know what I mean? And so
Mhm.
let's say you found an MLM that you're interested in. I know some of you guys don't like MLMs. You stay away from MLMs. You only want to do affiliate programs. But MLMs have their advantages, and no, they're not Ponzi schemes or you
No,
know, you know.
no.
I always love how people say, "Oh, only the people." Oh, sorry, guys. Only the people at the top make all the money. That's not true. In all honesty, when you go on a company, you can tell the people that are walking across the stage are not the people that got in first. Typically, a
No.
lot of times, people walking across the stage, the people that brought them in are sitting in the audience. And that's what y'all fail to realize. You can get in the company and outwork anybody. It's not like a regular job where you have to come in and you work your way up the ladder.
Right.
No, no,
Right.
no. You can shoot. You
And
can
you
be
never
like, oh,
pass your boss.
oh
Right.
yeah, oh
Mhm.
yeah. In a matter of a few months, you can be in a completely different zip code, right? And so in a typical MLM, they always tell you the same thing, and they tell you this for a reason because they assume, right, which is it's not so good to assume, but half the times the people that are coming into an MLM, they're fresh people. They've never heard of MLM. They've never spoken to anybody about MLM. They've never done anything associated. So of
Right.
course, the first thing they tell you to do is to create a list of people that
Yeah.
you're gonna call to see if they open to take a look. And 9 times out of 10, you guys know they're gonna say what? Make a list of your friends and family.
Mm,
And they say that because they assume you a fresh fish out of water,
exactly.
right? And if you know that you've been in a few MLMs, if you've exacerbated your list. If
Mhm.
you've been through your cell phone, right, 5 or 6 times, you know what I mean. You know if you ran through it several times,
Right.
and a lot of
Exactly.
times.
Yeah.
right? You've exhausted.
List. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that is why we love that there's so many other ways to build your list, right? So you know, because you know you have to get good at inviting people to presentations, right? Because you can't let the no's discourage you,
No.
right? Because the no's only build you up. And you know what I mean? You're gonna get them, you know, especially family and close friends, they're gonna tell you no a lot of times. Unless you are already successful in what you do, right? 9 times out of 10, your family's gonna be like, nah, I'm gonna see how you do. Right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna see how you do.
Put a 1 in the chat if you ever got that response.
Right? I'm gonna see how you do, and then I'll join. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And they do mean that. I don't know if you guys know that. They mean that. They really are watching you.
They are.
To see what you do. But what people fail to understand is my efforts are not your efforts.
Yes.
If I join something and I make $10,000 my first month, you have to be willing to do exactly what I did. Are you gonna, you know, work all day and all night calling people? Are you gonna go hoarse calling people? You know what I mean? You have to be willing to do what the people did to get to where you want to be. So that's why the presentations are so important. When you first start out, you're not doing the presentations, right? So you are a professional presentation inviter, right? You're a presentation inviter. You're a professional friend maker, and some of these people are going to join your presentations, and some of them are not. But it helps you to develop a thick skin, and you got to remember to not be afraid of doing home presentations, right? Y'all remember them good old house parties, those Mary Kay, those, oh, you know which one was my favorite? Y'all should know which one my favorite was, right?
Mary Kay, Amway.
I'm a foodie, so guess which one was my favorite? Pamper Chef, duh, because we got to eat. Come on. Somebody said, to a Pamper Chef party, yo, I was there, right? Because I know we're about to eat. We're about to eat. I was up in there, and I always bought something.
Salad Master, they come and pay. They cook for you. They cook a whole meal for you. In them
Man,
pots.
I'm telling you, and I'm definitely buying something because I love whatever it was they used to make what they made. I'm gonna use that to also make that. I bought so many things. I'm telling you, and I only mention those companies because they are one of those companies that you know have been right in your home, or you've been to somebody else's home and seen some of that stuff. Yes. Right? You've seen some of that stuff, some of those private parties, things like that. Man, come on. Because, you know, us ladies, we have those private parties. We show the little lingeries and stuff. You know, we do all of those good things. I absolutely love it. And then, you know, once you've done those home presentations and you've gotten good at inviting people to the presentations, of course, you want to learn the presentation. And we cannot tell you why that's so important to go to these Zooms that Daria mentioned earlier. Because watching the Zooms and listening to the different ways that the different presenters present, man, you looking at that presentation and you're like, yo, this is how I'm gonna present it. Like I've gotten all these different, how do you say? All these different personalities doing the same presentation, but it was a same presentation, but it was always different.
Right.
They always added different stuff. They always said different stuff. They always had different experiences.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's why it's so important to watch those Zooms, and then you learn that presentation. You show up, you take those notes. You take those notes, and then Daria, what you do? You got to bring it home from there, right, Daria?
Right. And I just want to add on. I just want to add on to what you were saying. You know, the presentations are the same but different because they all use the same trigger words. There are certain words that are used in the presentation, and you must pay attention and use those words. Right? A lot of times they may say a joke. It's a similar joke. You got to say that joke. I mean, it's just certain things you must do. So you have to study
Yeah,
those presenters so that when you get up there, you already know what to say. That is so
absolutely.
important. So to add on to that, I know a lot of times we tend to, oh, it's the same presentation. I don't have a guest. So you're half listening, you're watching TV or whatever, but you're not paying attention. That's the time to take notes, right? So every time you get on your company presentation, you're taking notes and you're paying attention to how the presentation is being done.
Hmm.
Because when it's your turn, you'll have the notes already laid out. You'll already know what to say. And you'll do something similar, not exactly the same, but different because you're going to put your own spin on it,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
it's so important to pay attention to the presentations. Also, when you're going out there and you're looking for people, there's a certain person you're looking for. The beauty of it in MLM is you get to choose who you want to work with. A lot of times people come from a place of lack, like, well, I don't have anybody. I don't have, a team yet, or I haven't enrolled anybody yet. So you're trying to get anybody that's breathing.
Right. I don't
No,
know anybody.
no, you don't want to get anyone that's breathing. You want someone like you that
Anybody
has
want to post? You got
a
to post. You got to post. Look at my presentation.
right. So you want people that have drive, that want something, that are looking, and then when it's time to put in the work, they're not afraid of work. Those are the people you're looking for. Those are your aces. And you may have to call 20, 30, 40, 50 people, maybe 100 people before you get your ace.
Maybe a few hundred. Oh,
Right.
I said it.
You
I
may
said
have to do it. And you're going to get better after each call because each call is a different experience. But if you
I,
only call 5 people and go, oh, nah, this ain't for me, you haven't developed the skill set. You haven't even given it a chance. So you don't want people like that. You want people that have tenacity. They have that I'm not quitting. I'm doing this no matter what. I'm doing this until because I want it that bad.
boom,
Those are the people you want. Okay. So,
boom.
so after you find your aces and you got people to work with, you're going to help them do the same thing because you already been through it. You already know what to do.
That's
You've
right.
been through the process. So now you could teach someone what to say, how to posture yourself, what to listen for. Because in this industry, you have to listen more than you speak because we're all solving problems, remember? So you're looking to solve a problem. You need to see what problem you need to solve by listening to them because they're going to tell you. Okay? So you say, okay, you know what? I want to go online. I want to go on social media. You
Mhm.
need to find out what your company's social media policy is. Every
Oh,
company has a specific policy, and you do not want to break that policy, break the guidelines in any way. So you need to know what it is that you can and cannot do. Okay,
yes,
because remember, it's not your company, you're a rep for that company.
yes,
So they have their guidelines in place. So you need to find out what that is. So once you find out what that is, remember you're branding yourself first, right? Your company is where you get your merchandise from, but the people are coming to you for
yes.
the service or for the product. They're not coming to Amway. They're coming to you, a representative of Amway, to get the Neutralites or whatever it is that you're promoting from Amway. Okay, so I hope you got that. That is so important.
Yes.
Brand you. Somebody put that in the chat.
Brand
Brand you.
you.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, don't be afraid to be unique because you are unique. There's nobody else on this earth like you.
Right.
Nobody, right? We all are unique. We all think differently, we feel differently, and we can all say the same thing. 1,000 different ways.
Okay.
So don't be afraid to repurpose some stuff that you saw out there and you like. Because it might have been said 1,000 times, but it hasn't been said by you.
That's
Right?
right.
The
That's
way
right.
you say it.
That's right. So true. So true. So we're going to come back to the social media part when we talk about the affiliate marketing. So I'm going to move on. Um,
Mhm.
this was an area where I struggled. 3 ways. You got to get your new your new customer or your new business partners, especially your business partner, on a 3-way with your sponsor or your sponsor's sponsor, someone that's in leadership. Because this is what when you're doing a 3-way, this is what happens. You edify the person that you want them to meet, right? Then they get on the when they get on the phone, they come back and they edify you.
Oh yeah.
That's the process. So the person is like, "Oh wow, I'm in a great place. This is it's all that
Right?
the whole purpose." And then the person that you're introducing, your partner that you're introducing to your upline is going to find out, well, what is it that you're looking for? Why are you here? What are your goals? They're gonna pull all of that out of them to help get them in gear, to remind them why they joined.
Yeah.
Okay. It's all strategic. But if you don't do it, it's all part of the system. If you don't do it, you're not going to do well. You're going to struggle. And I'm going to tell you, I struggled because I didn't see the point in introducing my new business partner to my upline. What? Come on, we just gonna run.
There is a purpose.
There's a
There is
purpose.
a purpose.
I used to say, well, just come on, let's run. But my upline doesn't know my business partner, so they couldn't get that support.
Exactly.
I missed out on my edification.
Yep.
And then I
Never
messed
look
them
back.
up because the system is broken now because they won't have that to follow.
Yes.
So that system is in place for a reason and you must follow it. It's so that
Daria,
is
what does
number
system
one.
stand for, girl? I'm telling
Girl,
you, what does system stand
girl,
for? I mean,
girl. That is so powerful. You tell them. I like the way you say it. I like the way
man,
you say
listen, you have to save yourself time, energy, and money. What?
it. Look,
Save yourself time, energy, and money. System.
boom.
Follow the system.
Yep.
That's it. That's it. Unless you want to waste time and money and energy. As I said, save yourself time, energy, and money.
And money. That's right.
Right? Time
Yes.
is important. Energy is important. And money is important. You don't have any of those to waste.
Right.
And that's why when you follow the system, you have a greater rate of success.
You do.
Right?
You do.
And
You do.
and you know, Daria and I say it all the time. A lot of people don't understand the purpose of it, but the purpose is because that person is going to help your people, and that
Right.
person is going to help you. So a lot of times people are like, "Oh, I don't understand. I don't understand." You just have to, you know what I'm saying. So, sometimes you have to know who to introduce to who, right? Because a lot of times when you're in an MLM, there are multiple people in your upline, right? You got
Mhm.
your upline, you've got your upline, you've got your sideline that might be doing a heck of a lot better than you, you know, all of those things. And
Mhm.
so you want to pair people up that are similar. You
Yes.
know that these two women are divorcees and they single moms and they done been through some similar stuff. Boom, I'm pairing them up together. You
Mhm.
got two men that's truck drivers, and there's one truck driver in the business doing having tremendous success, and he never has time. And this guy on the phone talking about how he never has time and he drive trucks. I'm putting them on the phone together, right?
Exactly.
Because if you telling me that you don't have time and I'm partnered up, I have a business partner that does precisely what you do. I'm a nurse. I don't have time to da 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 da. I'm partnering you up with a successful nurse that's already doing what you say that you want to do, that's already making what you say you want to make, or is on their way to make it. And
Exactly.
they're finding the time to do it. And you heard what I said. They're finding the time to do it because it's a matter of that. Because you're going to find the time to do, right?
That's
You're
all
going
it
to
is.
find the time to do whatever it is that you want to do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right? You're gonna make that time if you really want to do it, or you're gonna make that excuse.
Right.
That
Exactly.
time or make that excuse. Right? And then when it comes to affiliate marketing is just is so similar to multi-level marketing. I would say, in my opinion, and a lot of you might agree, the only real difference between multi-level marketing and affiliate marketing, besides the fact that you're, stacking people, is of course the simple fact that it doesn't matter if you have leadership skills. It doesn't matter if you care about, should I say, personal development, right?
Mm.
Because you might be good enough to get people in stuff, but you ain't good enough to be. Oh, child! Every now and then that country twang come out. Y'all know how it is. But you're not really good enough to per se get them to the next level. You
Right.
just want to, you know what I'm saying? You want to go to, you want to keep on having money coming in. You doing affiliate marketing. You having this product. You having success. Now you going to this product. You having success. A lot of people think when they look at affiliate marketing, dang, this person just going from product to product. No, this person making money off of product to product, right? Because it kind of looked like on the outside, like, dang, they quit this company to do this company. No, you still an affiliate of that company.
That's right. That doesn't change.
Yeah, don't make no misunderstanding about that. That you're still an affiliate in that company. Oh, I'm an affiliate of Darius Cakes and Pies, right? I signed up for the thing, my name in the system. Every time somebody get a cake with my link, I know I'm getting a check because it's set up like that. That's
Right.
affiliate marketing. You don't have to, you know, beat it down, beat it down, beat it down. You do that when you first join it, and you get your money back. You get an influx of money. Something else comes in. You go to the next thing. You already have built an audience,
Right. Right.
right? You already have built an audience, so you can have people going with you from
Exactly.
opportunity to opportunity because you're great at getting people in something,
Mm.
right? And to me, that's the only difference between MLM and affiliate marketing. You
Right.
you you really don't have to do any personal development to be an affiliate marketer, right? And in MLM, you have to work on yourself
Yeah, you do.
way harder
You do.
than you work on anything else. That has to be your number one thing is personal development.
Yeah.
So in affiliate marketing, it's important that you build an audience and that you have an audience because you need to be able to create a video as soon as you join in this opportunity. And if you don't have anybody that's going to be watching the video, you have no audience. That explains why some of you have such a hard time. And Daria and I, we call it all the time, post and pray. A lot of you guys try to
Right.
figure out why you posting and praying and nothing's
Let me
happening.
throw this up and see what happens.
Oh my goodness, I got 3 people that like that. Yeah, come on, baby.
Yeah,
No,
I'm moving and goofing. Uh.
no, no. And you trying to figure out why nobody's seeing it because you don't have an audience. Close the doors, please, baby. I'll let you come on in a few minutes. It's just so amazing, and that's why whether it's an MLM or an affiliate program, people think that somebody just jumped on the scene and
Right.
they 30 people
Exactly.
join up with them in a week.
Exactly.
No, more than likely they brought them with them from somewhere else,
Somewhere
or
else.
this group of people, right? D
Mm-hmm.
follow them from opportunity to opportunity because that's what happens in the MLM and in affiliate marketing. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why you have to have built that audience. You have to be consistently building your audience. And you're going to do that through a lot of different means. And then you're going to create that video, promoting that opportunity, right? You're gonna do that ASAP, and from that you're gonna create a funnel. And Daria and I like to call that a good old landing page, squeeze page,
Exactly. Exactly.
capture page. Hey there, Willie Willie. And
Hey,
so,
what up, girl? How you been?
yes, that's my cousin from another dozen, y'all.
What up? What up? What up?
Hey. So, guys, it's so important that you have that funnel, because a lot of times people do get busy and they don't have time to follow up.
Right.
Right. And they're like, I don't have time to follow up. And I don't even remember who I spoke to, quite frankly, because I spoke to like 150 people or more yesterday. So I don't even remember. Right. So I had to put these people in the funnel. I had to drip on them. Right. I had to create an email list. Right. Because that funnel is that email list. Right. They joined, they saw the video, they put their name in. Right. And that put them on your email list.
Exactly.
Right. That put them on your email list. Right. And then after you got them on your email list, you got your little audience. You want to, of course, there keep building that audience, and you want to, you know what I'm saying? You want to create some stuff, right? Because you have to do that.
Right. It's so true. You have to, because I don't know if you guys remember, it was a couple of years ago, maybe 3 years ago now. Facebook was shut down all day. People were freaking out.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no Facebook. But people that had already built their audience and had a list, the email list, all they did was email their list. Hey, this is going on. I got this going on, that going on. This product came out, whatever. I'm doing a webinar. Meet me on Tuesday. Whatever they wanted to say to their audience.
Yeah.
And they still made money, where the masses were freaking out.
Oh my goodness. It was crazy.
Yeah, they left their audience right on social media. No, you got to take your audience off of social media, because you just don't know.
Absolutely. And look what happened. People that were so used to doing lives, they didn't even have a YouTube or any way to let people know I'm going live on my YouTube, because they didn't have a list. Right. And of course, it's too late to build a list once you need a list. Right? That's why you build a list the whole time. Build a list.
Yeah, you need to. That is so important. And I'm sure you heard this before. Make sure you're building a list. Make sure you're building a list. And there's so many ways to build a list. You could do it manually as you're talking to people. Write their name down in a book.
Yes.
Right? I mean, you could do that. You could create a form, and when you're talking to people, say, "Hey, fill out this form for me." And on the form, you can ask them what they're interested in. That way you have their name, you have their email, you have their phone number right on the form, and then have multiple choice items and have them click on what it is that they're interested in. And that's right here on Google.
So you forgot one. Our favorite. You can embed a video in that Google form, or you can even have people to add a video or a picture of themselves.
Yeah.
And I do it all the time. It's so cool.
Yeah. So there's many ways to build a list. We recommend you having a lead capture page, but that's not the only way.
It's not.
Okay. So if that's what's stopping you from building your list, I remember Diane Hockman said it best. You start with what you have. And you develop, as you go along. But wherever you are, you can start. Get a notebook from the 99-cent store and write names down.
Just like that.
Build your list. That is so important. So whatever you got going on, you can email your list and let them know about it.
Absolutely.
Simple. Also, you want to create curiosity posts, because remember, we said before, you're branding you. So it's not the product. So you want to start educating your audience about the product. You also want to share in a way that it brings curiosity. Like, oh my God, what is that about? I want more information about that. Wow, you have a card that I could swipe and get
Yeah.
points, dollar for dollar? What's
Say
that
what?
all about? Did I tell you the name of the company? But I told you something that might intrigue you. A debit card that you use and get double points, that you can go and buy things that you could buy anyway with those points.
Oh yeah,
Wait a
you
minute.
gotta love that. You gotta love that. Double your buying power.
What?
Oh, absolutely.
Can you tell me more information about that, please? That's what I'm talking about. I didn't give a
Absolutely.
company
You don't
name.
know the name of the company.
I sold the sizzle, not the steak.
Yeah.
Okay? So I gave you a little something to pique your interest. And if you're interested, you're going to reach out to me and let me know. Attraction
Absolutely.
marketing 101. All
Yeah.
right. So that's so important. Remember, you're always giving value. You don't want
Always.
your profile to look like a billboard. You don't want it to look like an advertising, you know, that's your street corner. That I mean, not your street corner. That's your that's your storefront.
Oh
So,
yes, that's your storefront.
so you know, people are coming through. They go, "Oh, she's just promoting stuff. Let me just move on." Every time I see her, she's promoting something. No, you don't want to do that. You want to share. You want to show your lifestyle. You're having fun. You want to inspire. You always want to give information,
Yes.
educate. That's what we mean by give value. And you want to be creative because remember, you're not the only one that's selling Mary Kay lipstick. You're not the only one that's selling whatever it is that your product is, right?
Right.
There's thousands of reps. So you want to figure out a creative way to stand out from the crowd, be you, and you're going to attract the tribe that vibes with who you are. That's why you have to be the best version of who you are. Because
Yep.
who I attract, Takesha may not attract because we're two different people.
Yeah.
Okay. But we're going to deliver our the same message in our way. And you can do the same thing. Okay. Because a lot of us are in the same companies, but we deliver a message differently.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it's supposed to be.
You better believe it.
You have your audience and I have my audience. Okay. So that is so important. So you want to be creative, do stories, do reels, look at what people are doing and redo what they do, especially you see they getting a lot of traction. Do your version of what they did. It could be something as simple as using a song.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
That's simple.
Absolutely. Like, wait a minute. Like, everybody that used this song went viral. Like, is the song going viral?
Yeah.
Anything you put on there? Like, yeah, I think I'm gonna make something.
Absolutely. So you want to be creative as you can possibly be. And we highly recommend that you learn Canva or something similar. And you know that we offer we have a Canva training of a replay. It's only $10.
Absolutely. That Canva workshop. We did a Canva workshop and also Canva workshop 2.0. Of course, they do workbooks. Both of them do. And of course, it's recorded. And it's a nominal fee, right? With the replay.
It's only $10. So
and you can definitely learn how to do so many different things in Canva with Canva. You would be amazed, right? Knock your socks off. And you know, you can use the free version or the pro version. We always recommend the pro version just because most people don't have the pro version. So you're gonna have things that other people don't, because most people, they don't take their business serious. So they're not gonna get a pro version, right?
Right.
And you know, sometimes it's not that you don't take your business serious, but you know, your fees are a little low and you're doing a little something. But as soon as you have that, you need a Canva Pro.
Yes. Yes. And also know that if you want a little bit more of the, than the replay, we do offer one-on-one coaching. So if you look below, you'll see our digital store scrolling across. So you can go there and check out the Canva that we offer and other products as well to help you build a successful business because that's why we are here. Okay.
Absolutely. We have one-on-one Canva coaching, whether
Mm-hmm.
you want 30 minutes or an hour of coaching.
Mm-hmm.
And absolutely love to teach other people how to use Canva. You know, a lot of things that you see us do, most of the things that you see us do, including the websites, are done in Canva.
Yes.
You'd be amazed at what you can do with Canva.
Right. So all of this is possible. So we said all of this to say all of this is possible when getting started with any business is very strategic. You're going to have to get out of your own way. You may have to do some things that you're very uncomfortable with, but you do it uncomfortable and get it out the way.
That's right. And you're uncomfortable in the beginning just
Mhm.
because it's something you've never done before.
Yeah,
After you've done it a few times, you're like, oh, what was I so afraid of? Like, why did I
exactly.
wait so long? It's always that feeling of really. Like
Exactly.
that's I didn't want to do that.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a
Mhm.
powerful feeling when
Right.
you feel the fear, like Daria said, and just do
Do
it.
it anyway.
The water's fine, baby. Jump in.
Yeah. And it helps you to grow because
Oh yeah.
that's what this is all about.
Oh
Not
yeah.
only are you helping others, you're helping yourself, and then your pockets are getting bigger. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
it's a win-win if you're open to it. So you're gonna experience some bumps in the road, and you might get your feelings hurt a little, something, something, but it's all part of the process. Because if it was that easy and that simple, everybody would be at the 3%.
Everybody and
Everybody,
their mom.
right? So this type of industry is not for punks, right? You can't be a punk
Not
and
for
do
the
this.
faint-hearted. No.
So you have
No.
to get out there and put on your big girl panties and make the phone calls, reaching out to people, prospecting, whatever process works where you can begin to meet people, being creative, doing presentations, leading your people once they come in and join you. That's why the money is so good when you do it because it's work.
Right.
If you do the work, you will get rewarded. But if you half-ass it, that's what you're gonna get. That's what you're gonna
Woo!
get.
And
So,
she is so right. I'm laughing because it's so true. You know
mhm.
what I mean? And it's so true, and we speak from experience because, like we say all the time, there was a time when we said, "Oh, I'm not doing that.
Yep.
I'm not doing that." Oh, you want me
Nope.
to get online and you want me to get in front of a camera and you want me to give value?
Are you
I ain't.
crazy?
I'll post some stuff, but I ain't doing that. We
Mhm.
blatantly told ourselves, I'm
Mhm.
not doing that. And then we wondered why we couldn't do it, why we couldn't
Mhm.
make ourselves do it. Because we just wouldn't stop telling ourselves that we weren't going to do it. And you obviously can do it because we tell you all the time, Daria and I do not have any type of superpowers, any type of special skills, stuff like that, even though I know y'all think we do sometimes. Hey, look.
Oh, this way.
But it's practice. Trust me, it's practice. Just like how you see other people in their profession that have done it so many times over and over again, and it just so seamless. They've just said the same things over and over again. They've seen the same different types of personalities over and over again, and they absolutely know how to speak to people. Right? They
Right.
know how to speak to people in a way that makes them feel seen, right? And
Yes.
and that's why
Yes.
we say it's a skill, right? It's a
Yeah.
skill. And you don't have to have that skill in the beginning to be able to bring people on and to bring people in. But as you develop and as you grow, you're gonna learn so many different things. You're gonna be a lot calmer, right? You're not gonna let no isn't gonna mean as much to you anymore saying no or hearing no, right?
Right. How about that?
Roll off your tongue. Now that and it's so funny because Derry and I was talking one day and she said it, and I was like, that's so true. So much easier to say no also when you're hearing no, and it doesn't affect you. You're like, no sweat off my back.
Like, all right, next. That's
and
what
if
no
you
means.
feel like, yeah, and if you feel like there's no way I'm gonna ever be in that place, there's no way I'm gonna ever be okay with people telling me no. I guarantee you will. And you're gonna wake up one day and be like, oh, I wonder when that switch happened. When I stopped caring about what people thought about my business, right? Because some of you guys won't even tell anybody y'all in business, y'all secret agents. You won't put it in your stories. You won't put it nowhere. You won't tell nobody. What you afraid of? Making money? Because the only thing will happen by you sharing your business with somebody else and telling them you're in business is you're going to make some money. You're going to make some money. They're going to ask you some questions about this business. They're going to watch you and then join later.
That's it. Because they do come back.
They're going to say she's business for herself. Yeah. You're in business for yourself and you got a low overhead. If you're in affiliate marketing, you don't have any overhead because you purchase the product one time, more than likely, and there's no monthly, right?
And most of the programs, that's right.
Absolutely. And you probably made your money back in the first hour, and now everything else you make just cake.
That's it. That's it.
That's it. Build your audience, guys.
Build your audience.
Show up as yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Get that email list together.
Yes. Whatever that system is, plug in.
Plug in.
And you can do it. You can do it. And then make sure you are getting good at Canva or any other platform like it so that you're putting out amazing content. That is so important.
Amazing content.
Okay?
Amazing content. Like,
so reach out to us. We'll help with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We certainly will. Canva's absolutely amazing, guys. Like most of the presentations we do, all of them are in Canva. So if you love the presentations we've done and you think that they all look totally different, that's thanks to Canva. Right? Yes. We love using Canva. There's nothing we can't do in Canva, including videos. Right. So yeah, guys, do we leave anything out there?
No, I think we're pretty good, and we are coming up on an hour, guys. So, but I know we talked a lot, we shared a lot, so we're going to give you time to marinate on that. And we're always available for questions, or if you need to get on our calendar for coaching, just let us know, hit us up so we can give you that. So we can help you, move to the next level in whichever way that you need.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. That's pretty much it.
Happy Juneteenth! Once again, I had to say it. Happy Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth. And I also want to shameless plug. If you're not a part of the GBG, you should be. Other than that, if you're really serious about your financial future and you don't know what direction to go in, also reach out to us. Yes. We don't mind doing business strategizing, right? So enjoy your Juneteenth, and we will see you next Tuesday. Hey,
with an amazing training or an interview.
Yes.
One or the other, but we'll be back. All right.
Believe it.
See you then. Have an amazing day, evening. Bye.